Hey again, this is Matt Boom Daniel from Check 6 TV and Business Battlefield for our next briefing. As promised, the next briefing will be about debriefing. We talked about closing the learning loop last time, and we're going to give you the tool, that review tool now, that will allow you to do that. Remember before we talked about Deming and the Plan, Do, Check, Act, needs a review cycle. Boyd's OODA loop, observe, orient, decide, act, needs a review cycle so that you can formalize the process and make sure that you get better all along the way. The process that we use at Business Battlefield, and it parallels one we use in the Marine Corps, is one that is a pragmatic approach to talking about what it is you just did. We use the model, M-O-D-E-L, in order to make sure that we are staying on task when we're debriefing. So we start off with the first 3 steps, and it's very much administrative so that you can just get framed up into understanding of where you, what it is you just did and what your responsibilities were. M stands for mission. What was my mission today, or for this initiative, for this project that we just did? So without anything else, just what was the mission? Period, dot, end of report. Very clean, very easy. That gets sets the right tone for the debrief. Objectives. What were the objectives that we said that we were going to do, we were going to accomplish in this mission? Training objectives and learning objectives, depending on what it is you're going to do. But what was it we were going to do in support of the mission? You know, usually when you have some sort of a project, you have some things you're going to accomplish along the way in support of what the overall mission objective or the mission success metric is. You have some objectives. What were those objectives today? Again, no judgment whether you got them, received them, or achieved them or not. The next will be directives. Who was supposed to do what? So what were the tasks, roles, and responsibilities assigned to each person that's sitting here in this debrief right now? It ties them in. The next 2 steps are ones where you are now evaluating how you did and how you're going to learn from it. So E stands for execution. Execution is now we go and chronologically go over what happened during the mission. A little bit of a painful process, possibly, because you have to remember the things that you did so that you can turn those into learning points later on. At this point, accountability takes hold, and everybody who's involved in the debrief makes sure that they speak up, understanding we're speaking with the frame of mind of what is right versus who is right, what is wrong versus who is wrong, so we can all get bigger, stronger, faster, smarter for the next time we do something similar. And then the last step in this is lessons learned, L for lessons learned, and that's where we turn the execution pluses and minuses into lessons so that we can get better next time, and we can broadcast those out to the people who might be able to use them, including the people who are in this flight, so that everybody can benefit from our strengths and our weaknesses. Very important that all this, underlying all this, is a nameless, rankless attitude that, again, it's what's right instead of who's right, what's wrong instead of who's wrong, and we're all about everybody getting better. So the sort of zero tolerance for mistakes is not what we're looking for here. We want to physically take off our rank, physically take our names out of the play of the problem, and talk about the activities that went on during the execution of this initiative, whatever this initiative may be. I'll guarantee you, if you do this, if you set aside time, you don't get crazy with how much time it takes, but set aside time to talk about what it is you just did, you will be better the next time. You'll also start building a culture of accountability within your organization. That's all I have for right now. Love to talk with you about it if you have any questions. This is Matt Boom Daniel saying close that learning loop, debrief, review, and do the things like you know how you should be doing them. Check 6.